guys, welcome to Freightliner Friday. So what I got today is a haul going to Walmart. I'm back in the Freightliner. Thought it would be cool to do that since it is Freightliner Friday. I got a topic in mind that I think a lot of you guys may have heard about. So what basically I want to talk about is YouTube is starting to censor or demonetize people's videos. And really, I'm kind of on the fence about that topic. What happens is, they don't want you to have partial nudity and swearing in your videos because advertisers do not like to advertise on that. And you know, I understand that. There's also some other things though. You know, swearing, of course nobody wants to have a child hear swearing on their favorite video by their favorite YouTube channel. But they also will not allow you to cover natural disasters. And there's people who have tackled this subject, have explained it more eloquently, have more skin in the game, as it were, when it comes to getting paid off of YouTube. Me, I monetize a few videos just for fun, see, you know, what they'll get. I haven't really gotten anything out of the monetization. And really, when it comes to terms of monetization, I'm really not even supposed to talk about it with anybody, so. Oh. But, you know, this is kind of a hard one for me, guys, because, oh boy. You know, a lot of the channels that I like are people with pretty strong opinions, so, and some of them swear. But, technically, the Thanksgiving vlog I did, where I'm wearing a tank top, if I wanted to monetize that, it could be demonetized because, you know, I'm showing a little too much skin. Now, I think that's kind of dumb, honestly, but, man, I'm not doing great driving. I think that's a little overbearing. But I do understand that YouTube is trying to promote this image that we are friendly to everyone. And that, you know, and it's not really YouTube, it's more of the advertisers, and YouTube's kind of stuck in the middle between advertising and content creators. But I still think there is some middle ground here. You know, if you're going to report on a natural disaster, I think you should be able to put like a warning in your description or a warning in the title of your video that says, you know, warning, talking about such and such natural disaster. And I mean, it is YouTube. It's not like we have to sit there and be exposed to it. You can click, you have free will. You can click on the videos you want to watch, and you don't have to click on, and you don't have to watch the videos you don't want to watch. But, you know, the other thing is, it kind of makes me a little happier because maybe more people will watch my Truck and Talk Thursday or my my Freightliner Friday, even though this is my first one. But, you know, I can understand from a person who's getting paid to do YouTube, I can understand the frustration. Because, like, how I found out about a lot of the video games that I play, or found secret things about, like, you know, Easter eggs, secret locations, stuff like that about the video games I play, was through people's playthroughs and people's reviews. And, you know, I'm an older guy. I play quite a few other video games than this. Mafia is one that I was looking into, Mafia 3. Well, they're not going to let you do walkthroughs of Mafia 3 and get monetized for them on YouTube because the game is violent. It promotes, not promotes, but You know, there's probably drug use. I know there's alcohol use. But that's just the nature of the story. You know, other games, like anything that shows violence, anything that has swearing in it, anything that talks about a natural disaster, which is the one that really blows my mind. I mean, how are you supposed to report? You know, some people use YouTube as their news to get in, to supplement their news content, because, you know, some people don't watch television news or haven't picked up a paper since 2001, or, you know, don't get the news on their electronic devices. But to me, it seems a little ridiculous what YouTube wants to do. But also, too, it does kind of help the smaller channels who, you know, try to keep it family friendly. Like, I started out doing cars, so if you guys haven't been with me for a while, I started out doing Hot Wheels cars, and I never monetized those videos. It was just a fun thing. But, you know, I've always tried to keep a family friendly channel. I don't use language. I try to stay away from disparaging remarks. I try to not use, you know, humor that goes over children's head too much. I mean, every once in a while you throw a joke in here, you throw a joke in there that they won't get, but the parents will get. Because, you know, I've got, not to stand up on my high and mighty horse here, but I'm pretty sure my audience is pretty varied. I've got older gentlemen who collect the cars, and I've got younger kids who like to play with the cars. So, and ladies, probably have a few ladies, I'm not too sure. But, you know, I don't want to close anybody out from watching my videos. However, I feel that the way that YouTube is going around the way they're going about this sort of, you know, trying to keep everything cool and family friendly, is a little too overbearing, I guess you could say. I mean, I didn't find this out till about Wednesday night that YouTube was going to start doing this, and I'll link in the description links to the channels, or the channel that I watched that had their video. Now, I will also put a warning before the link, because this person uses a little bit of language that's probably, you know, not suitable for children. And I mean, you know, we've all probably heard these words, but whether you use them or not is up to you. That's at your own personal discretion. I know myself, I try to avoid using such words during certain times, because I'm just unlucky and it'll come up at I'll say the wrong thing at the wrong moment. I have impeccable timing when it comes to that. You know, so. And we've all fallen victim to that, but I don't know what the future holds for YouTube. I know probably a lot of people might stop watching YouTube. I know it's going to hurt content creators and people's channels, because you can't do, you know, video games that people like to play. A lot of them do involve things that violate the monetization policies, which is really harsh. I mean, at the end of the day, what we need to know is that, hey, it's a video game. This isn't reality. These are just stories. You know, I don't really think that I have enough skill to drive a 18-wheeler semi-truck, or that my vision is really that great that I can drive an 18-wheeler semi-truck. And I've talked about that quite a few times. You know, this is just something for me to have fun and chill out with. I use it kind of as a tool to talk to you guys, because I feel I don't really have a lot to talk about. And I want to have something interesting other than you just seeing me. But, you know, I watch motor vloggers. If you don't know what they are guys who ride motorcycles and talk about topics. And that affects, you know, they use language too. Foul language every once in a while, but some of them do it because that's just how they speak. Some of them I do it to give off the image of big bad motorcycle rider, or big bad biker, however you want to phrase it. Whatever phrasing you want to attach to it. But, you know, it's It's kind of backward. It's kind of overbearing. I mean, I lived in a house where, we were sheltered, but not that much. There were certain things that we didn't find out about till later. And then as you got older, things got a little bit more relaxed. Language is still, prohibited. We can't use certain language. My brother and I must be respectful in our mom's presence, but, we do joke, we do have fun. And I can understand, but then again, there's things that we say and do in the house that are joking that we do not say in public or in front of mixed company. So, I was raised that you never want to say something that people could get wrong or would offend people. But I mean, that's just me. I also know that we live in the United States, or I do at least. I don't know about you guys, maybe a couple of you guys live somewhere else. Actually, I know some of you guys watching me live other places, but, my thing is, the way I do things, or the way I was raised, might be different from how you do things, or might be different from your views. My views are probably different from your views sometimes. However, I still believe that you do have a valid opinion, and nobody should take that away from you. Like, your opinion right now of me is probably, why is this guy driving like this? He's horrible. He should just quit. I mean, that's cool. That's your opinion. I'm never probably going to quit playing this game because I enjoy it too much. So, I'll go to the next rest stop. I got a little bit of time before I start dozing off in the truck, I believe. But also, too, another thing with the way that YouTube is kind of censoring content creators is music these days. I wonder how this is going to work with, the channels like Vimeo or Vivo, the one that has all the music videos, Warner Brothers Music Group. They're probably going to have to censor their music videos and censor what they put up on YouTube because, a lot of music these days is cussing in it. A lot of music videos these days, promote the use of alcohol and drugs. I mean, it's kind of the culture we're growing up in, or, it's kind of how we're changing a bit. And I'm not going to talk about, my opinions about music these days. But that's a subject for another video. But it's a little sad. However, though, this will change some things with music now. Or music videos that you see on YouTube. Because Warner Brothers Music Group, Sony Music, Vivo, they put these music videos up on the internet to make money. We all know that. However, YouTube will take away their monetization, I believe, if the video is too not family friendly. I wanted to say graphic, but that could be construed in so many ways. So that's what I'm curious to see. I'm just curious to know what the future holds. And I hope I'm reaching some of you guys, and please be active in the comments. I want to hear how you feel, what you guys think. Such a noob, I know. Not using mirrors, sticking his head out of the cab. Noob move. But this is just how I play, this is how I enjoy the game. I'm not doing anything that's against the rules of the game, I'm just playing. So. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the truck. Tell me, is there anybody behind me? uh, but I'm also curious what you guys who watch YouTube videos and comment, curious what your opinions are. Also, too, I've always been one for free speech, but a little bit of limited free speech. I feel there are certain things that that a lot of people should not be able to say that in the U.S. are allowed to say. I mean, I can only speak to the U.S. because that's all I know. That's where I'm from. That's where I've been. So, I mean, I can see why YouTube would want to do it, but also, too, I think it's going to create a rift in YouTube's subscriber rate, their viewer rate, their advertising might even go down due to people, because somebody's probably going to come up with another website where you can upload videos, and it's as user-friendly and intuitive as YouTube. So. Oh, you know what? I should put my engine brake on. There we go. But yeah, somebody's probably going to come up with a new website where you can upload videos and, because also the other thing is fair use is one of the things that is driving, I feel, and I've seen, it's driving more people away from YouTube and towards other various websites. Like Dailymotion, I think, is one. I forget what they are, but there's other video websites up there that I personally haven't used, but I heard other people have had some success and they like it. But, for the average guys who aren't really making money off of YouTube, like the Hot Wheels and diecast collector community, yeah, it's not going to affect you guys too much. Because a lot of you guys I know don't monetize your videos. You just do it as a hobby to show off what you're doing. Like, again, that's how I do it, really. But, I don't know, guys. A lot of you guys are probably like, just drive. Well, I think I can turn my turn signal off now. In the lane I want to be in. There we go. Now, if you watched my Truck and Talk Thursday, you'll understand what I mean by the Kenworth being a little bit more narrow than the Freightliner, and why I kind of enjoyed driving that a little bit better, a little bit more enjoyment of driving that over driving this. Easy does it. Need the four-way flashers on. Enter. I'm just going to pull straight in for this one. because I don't think you guys want to see me, you know, mess up the load and all that. Or if you do, leave a comment. Up. Yep. Yeah, that's what happens. I got a 54-footer here. Gotta try and back it in. Installed the truck once. Let's do it like this. There we go. I think I'll just press enter. I haven't driven the Freightliner in a while, but it is a little bit wider than the Kenworth, so. But that's that. Thanks for sticking around if you've made it this long, guys. I really do appreciate it. Please state your opinion in the comments. Hopefully this wasn't too controversial for monetization, because I don't want to lose the 3 cents I make per video. So, alright guys,